So this video is the last video when we're working with these sentences. So today we're going to focus on these two lines at the end of page 2, and then we'll proceed to other tasks. Okay, so you know what to do. Let's start translating.
If you like it, please click like. If it's useful, drop a line. If you love it, hit subscribe. Like не подпишись и комментарий напиши.
Okay, and here are our last two lines. John plays guitar really well, and the guitar is on the floor. And did you buy your mom flowers? And I'm helping my mom. Okay, so John plays guitar really well. We already figured out that guitar will be prepositional. And remember, since we're using it as a musical instrument, we have to add this na to the prepositional. So it will be na plus prepositional. Who plays guitar really well? John does. So that's our nominative. And really well, both are adverbs, so we don't need any cases here. The guitar is on the floor, something is somewhere, so the guitar is nominative, and on the floor is somewhere. So that will be our prepositional case. Okay, now let's translate it. John plays guitar really well. So here we need the word John. We need plays, играет. Then we need guitar and we need na. So na and гитара. And then really well. Both are adverbs. Очень and хорошо. Okay, now let's put it together. John играет на, and then we have to put гитара into the prepositional case. And you remember that feminine that ends in a gets the e. John играет на гитаре. Very well. Очень хорошо. And очень хорошо can be at the end, or it can be right here. We can say John очень хорошо играет на гитаре. Or John играет на гитаре очень хорошо. And the guitar is on the floor. So here we will need the word гитара. We do not need the verb to be in the present tense, since in Russian we don't use it in the present tense. Then we have on the floor. So since it's a location, we have a choice between v and na. And remember, we use na when it's something kind of like on the surface or horizontal. And when something is on the floor, yeah, it's definitely on the surface, just like it is here on the table. So for that, we will be using na. And the word floor is pol. Okay, let's put it together. So we have гитара. We don't need anything here. And then we have to say on the floor. Na, and we have to put the word floor into the prepositional case. So the word pol, and it falls right here. It's a masculine noun. For the prepositional, we have to go by the ending. So masculine that ends in a consonant gets the ending ye. Do you remember that little asterisk? That in prepositional, after some words, after v and na, some words get the ending u. And look at that. Our word pole, floor, is one of those words. So in other contexts, if the prepositional, it can still get ye. For instance, if I want to say I'm talking about the floor, I would be using the ye, even though, it's a very weird construction. But when something is on the floor, we will be switching to u. So, гитара на полу. Guitar на полу. The guitar is on the floor. All right, in our last two sentences, did you buy your mom flowers? And I'm helping my mom. So here we have who did buy mom flowers? You did. And so that's our nominative. And you remember, whoever we buy something for is our indirect object, because they kind of indirectly receive this action. They kind of benefit from it. So the action is buying flowers, but mom is kind of like a delayed recipient, not in the moment of buying, but later we will give it to her. So that's our indirect object. But what we buy is being bought. So that's our accusative direct object. So direct action here is towards the flowers. Yeah. So did you buy your mom flowers? Your mom is dative. It cannot be accusative because it would mean like, did you buy your mom? Did you pay money for your mom, basically? Okay, that would be really weird. Okay, and here we have I am helping my mom. Now, as I said, sometimes some verbs we cannot apply this kind of like, logic that I told you, because you can tell me, well, my mom is being helped. Wouldn't it be a direct object? And that would be a very logical thing to say. But in Russian, whoever you help to, even though it's happening right here in the sentence, is going to be in dative. Basically, you're giving help to mom. And that's why this helping my mom thing, whoever we help is dative. And whoever helps is nominative. Who is helping my mom? I am. I am the subject of a sentence. Okay, now let's translate. So did you buy your mom flowers? What we need here? You, ты, did buy, купил, or купила, depending on the gender of ты. Your will be твой. Again, the default form. Mom is mama. And flowers is цветы. Now let's put it all together. Did you buy? Ты. And let's say ты is John. So we'll use the male form for the verb. Ты купил. And then we have your mom in dative. So mama ends in a, it's our feminine. I realize I used a lot of feminine words in these examples. So we need to go to the dative. Look at that. Feminine dative is the same as the prepositional. So again, feminine ending in a gets the ye ending. So it will be mommy. Mommy. So now we have to put your into feminine singular prepositional. So we look at мой, which is the same as твой, and we go to feminine singular prepositional. So моя is soft because it's below the line, so we will be using the soft ending ей. So моя, моей, and the same as твоей. And remember, as I said before in the previous video, свой can replace твой in this context. So you can say ты купил своей маме. And to be honest, we can completely remove it because it's clear that we're talking about this person's mom. Ты купил маме is totally fine, but I just wanted to show you some of these forms here. Okay, and finally, what did we buy? Flowers. So цветы will have to be an accusative. So for accusative, we're looking at plural accusative. And again, if it's a what, it's the same as nominative. And flowers cannot focus on the I, so they are a what. And they're the same as accusative. Ты купил маме цветы? Ты купил твоей маме цветы? Ты купил своей маме цветы? Yeah, all options for did you buy your mom flowers. And the last one is I'm helping my mom. So here we again have I, я, am helping, помогаю, then my is мой, and mom is mama. So let's put it together. Я помогаю, and then my mom in dative. So first let's work with mama. So mama will change to mommy because we just had the dative form. And again, я помогаю. We can say моя in the prepositional case, which is моей. Моей, маме. And in this context, свой can replace my. So своей mommy, or we might forget about these words at all. I'm helping my mom. Я помогаю маме. Я помогаю моей маме. Я помогаю своей маме. So all of these will be a translation of this sentence. Okay, we're done. All right, we are finally done with this worksheet. So we translated 16 sets of sentences from these 2 pages, so 32 sentences in total. And now we're switching gears to a different type of an assignment. So you will see now a worksheet that appears on your screen, and you can also download it. The link is in the video description. And your task for the next time is, if you can print it out, print it out. If not, do it from the screen. But basically just find the word that corresponds to the picture. Because in the next series of tutorials, actually, in the next several tutorials, we're going to be looking at worksheets like that focus on a specific case. So this worksheet says, что есть к чаю? Or in English, what do we have for tea? So Russians love drinking tea, and they always have something that goes with tea, some kind of a dessert, not necessarily dessert, not always is it sweet, sometimes it's savory, but something. When we drink tea, we just always have to have something. And we call it к чаю, k plus dative, like to the tea, something that goes to the tea. And whatever we have that goes to the tea is the nominative case. So what I have is the nominative case because it's whatever I have. So all of the words that you see here in this worksheet are in the nominative case. So your only task is to figure out what picture they go with. Okay? Keep learning Russian. Пока-пока.